From inside Tropicana Field here in Tampa Bay, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the brooms to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set. And our pitcher tonight, Drew Rasmussen.
They're going to start this one with the opener because of the matchups. Very favorable. I think we're going to see him empty the tank with really good fastball velocity to try to retire these first three hitters.
Now a chance for Jarren Duran. He's a former All-Star Game MVP, Singy. There's a strike at the knees, and that's how this game gets started. Fly ball down the line, and that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. In the air to left down the line, and no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. On the ground to third, Chapman. Throw is high and over his head. Good backup, though. He's right there and no advance.
Well, I hope that's not a sign of things to come in this one for either side. We want to see a good, clean game in this one. An error on the first play of the game kind of makes you wonder, but it's a great chance for this visiting lineup to strike first.
So stepping in for Boston, David Hamilton.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately, working on an 8-game hitting streak.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
He might want to steal second in this spot.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw there. Safe. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Next offering is in for a strike. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the third and final game of the series.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
And that one a little below the knees. Counts full, 3-2. Got him looking for the K. That was pretty nasty. Devers now.
Yeah, and here's a fun stat on Devers. He's at his best when he's hitting homers and doubles, and by the time he was 26 years old, Devers already had over 150 home runs and more than 200 doubles. He's just the 15th player in baseball history with those kinds of numbers at that age.
Ground ball up the middle. Over to Diaz, and Devers is set down. Here's a check of the Red Sox lineup put together by manager Alex Cora. And a big factor for them in recent games, Connor Wong.
And Boog, he's a fun at bat to watch. I mean, definitely a threat whenever he's got that bat in his hands. But for me, it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound. And when he gets his foot down on time and starts his swing, so much consistency, that bat stays in the zone for a long time, and he squares up the baseball a lot.
Tristan Casas stands in now and watches strike one. No score yet, but a runner at third with two away. And a swing and a miss. And that is that.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
And we're back. Starting on the mound in this one, Brian Bayo.
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
We go to the bottom of the first. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back there. Bangs off the wall. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong, balanced swing and a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here.
Now, Jonathan Aranda. 2 for 7 in the series so far. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
And ball one. Swing and a tapper. Throws to first.
Yep,
one gone, bottom half of the first. Now a look at Kevin Cash's lineup for the Tampa Bay Rays. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
That one hit to right. Abreu in position. He makes the grab. Runner tags for home. Throw cut off. Now to the plate. Not in time. He's safe as a run scores.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
And first offering is fouled off.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And here is Matt Chapman in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Chapman with a homer in his last game.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
And that one goes straight to the backstop. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Nobody on defense feels great right now. The pitcher feels responsible for missing so far outside, and the catcher wishes he could have done more to try to stop it.
And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Here's a 1-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We head to the second here at Tropicana Field. It's the Rays 1 and the Red Sox nothing. Back now in Tampa Bay. New inning getting started. Now it's Alex Bregman. Rasmussen back to work. Just missed.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Misses the sweeper.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And there's a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Right side and foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a miss. 98 miles per hour on the gun. So now the DH spot, Masataka Yoshida. Swing and a high fly ball right field. And there's 2 down.
Batting 7, the right fielder,
Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport. Foul ball there. This one popped up. Chapman brings it in. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Rays 1 and the Red Sox nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's a speed threat. Johnny DeLuca.
Johnny DeLuca.
Fought off foul.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
That was a well-executed slider away for the strikeout right there. First 2 pitches filled up the zone and got him ahead 0-2 in the count. And at that point, you can start expanding the zone as a pitcher. He made him chase and got the quick strikeout.
And now here is Ben Wertvet. First pitch misses. One out, base is empty. Swing and a foul straight back. That one inside. 2 balls and a strike. On the ground to the left. Zips it across. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Good sinker low in the zone right there, and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
2 down, base is empty. At the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Josh Lowe. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Duran on the move. Drops into the glove. And the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We played 2 full. It's the Rays 1 and the Red Sox nothing. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. That clips the zone. Strike 1. And delivers outside. The 1-1 is fouled off. He goes down looking.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Rob Refsnyder, the next to hit. 3 for 9 of the series coming in. And that's in for a strike. Refsnyder, 33 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. And it drops in. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting.
So the batting order turns over. Now batting Jaron Duran. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And the sweeper catches the plate. And he grounds one back up the middle, and there's a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with 1 gone.
David
And
Hamilton.
stepping in is the speedy David Hamilton. That's off the mark, and it's 1-0. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Runners at first and second with one gone. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swings and misses, struck him out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Raffy coming to the plate now. That misses, and that's ball 1. That one is absolutely belted. Out of here. That'll fire up the dugout, and that's how they take the lead. It's 3-1.
High velocity up and in is just such a difficult location for the hitter, but this time he pulls the hands tight to the body, gets through this pitch. What conviction in that swing. Awesome job at the plate.
Now batting Tristan Casas. And that is that. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now a 3-1 ball game. This is Rays baseball on the show, Florida. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
And that skips into dirt. That one out to right. Abreu gets under it and puts the squeeze on that one. Then there's one down.
Now batting the left fielder,
Stephen Kwan digs in now. First pitch, and it just misses.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Next pitch misses way outside.
Now pitching for the Red
Lucas
Sox.
Giolito, ready or not, in the game now after the injury. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. Right-handed reliever on the ground. Bregman to first. Out number 2. 2 outs, base is
Now
empty.
batting,
Jonathan
the second baseman,
Aranda now at the plate. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Late on that fastball.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
And that one hammered. Abreu going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. So they go quietly there. On to inning number 4. It's the Red Sox 3, the Rays 1. Back here at Tropicana Field, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Alex Bregman. Gets the call. It's 0-1. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where guys hit the ball, but within the new shift rules? Over to Diaz. And they get Bregman for the out.
The batter, number 7. Designated
Masataka
hitter,
Yoshida up next for the Red
Yoshida.
Sox. Flied to right his first time.
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball, so many more people behind the scenes that are contributing to the success between the lines.
That's too low. 2-1. Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
That, or just going off of gut or feel. What does it look like his swing is today? What's the pitcher throwing? They are sticking to the metrics and what seems to be most consistent for that hitter, regardless of who the pitcher is on the mound.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And he chases that one. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox.
Abreu.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
No strike.
And another ball.
2 balls. No strike.
Just off the inside edge.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Check swing, and he went. And the count is 3-1. Ground ball left side. Chapman over to first in time. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing here this half. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Red Sox 3, the Rays 1. And we're back.
And
Bottom 4 now
for the
for
Rays,
Tampa Bay.
the first
Yandy
baseman,
Diaz.
Yandy Diaz.
Giolito, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically
The
likes
right
to shoot
fielder,
the ball
number
the other
1,
way, but that
Richie
time a little anxious.
Palacios.
Next to bat will be the Rays 4-hitter, Richie Palacios. 1 for 1 with a single so far. There's a line drive to left field. And it's into the gap. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. 1 out, runner at second. Here's Matt Chapman. 0 for 1 so far. To third. Devers throws on to first. 2 gone.
Now batting, center fielder,
Johnny DeLuca next to hit for the Rays. He was a strikeout victim his first time. This one in the dirt. Red Sox by 2. A little bit high. And the count is 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Casas makes a nice running catch. No runs, 1 hit, a double, no errors, and 1 man left. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Red Sox 3, the Rays 1. Welcome back as we
Leading
take a
off
look
for
at how
Boston,
today's
the
starting
catcher,
pitchers have
Connor
fared so far.
Wong.
Rasmussen back to work. There's a strike. On the ground, right side. Diaz takes it to the bag. 1 up, 1 down.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a
Up
result,
next for the
he's been
Red
able to
Sox,
keep his pitch
the
count
center
low,
fielder,
throwing the ball
Rob
very well right now.
Refsnyder.
Rob Refsnyder up next for the Red Sox. Singled and scored his first time. Swinging a foul straight back. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw into second, and he's got a double.
Couple of hits in a row for him
The
here.
batter,
Just
the
a
left
really
fielder,
nice approach to
Jared
shoot that line drive to the
Durant.
opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Duran
No
in the
ball.
box
1
again.
strike.
Takes a strike. This ball's chopped on the ground. Whips it to first on the run. On the money. Nice play.
Now batting, the shortstop, David Hamilton.
David Hamilton up next for the Red Sox. 0 for 2 in this one. Just
That's
missed.
inside.
Next offering is fouled back. The
That's the
shortstop takes the ball. Fouls one off. 2-2. Out towards right center field. Palacios on the move to the gap. Makes the grab. And that'll do it. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Red Sox 3, the Rays 1. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Just missed.
Inside.
Activity in the bullpen. Josh Winkowski up and loosening in the pen. Weissert also getting ready. And that one in the air center field. Refsnyder under it. Nabs it. And there's one away.
The batter, number 15, designated hitter.
To the plate now for the Rays is the DH.
Lowe.
Josh Lowe. Fly to left his first time. That one is hammered right field. This one's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Ha-Seong Kim.
So digging in, Ha-Seong Kim. He's 0 for 1. That one misses. Ball 1.
1-0.
He swings and fouls one off. That one ripped. And it bangs off the foul pole home run. He sends it out of here. That's his 50th career homer. It's 3-2.
Well, he really really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it flanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something, but really it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
And now Stephen Kwan. That one clips the outside corner, and it's 0-2.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Raised down by a run. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back now in Tampa Bay, Rafael Devers up to hit.
Rafael Devers.
Cut on and lifted in the air, and that is a foul ball. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And Devers hits that one. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. At the plate, Tristan Casas. And that one sliced foul. Right through there for a strike. And 1-2. Good eye right there.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
And now it's Alex Bregman. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. That's through there for a strike.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
To the right side, and that's just foul. That one laced to center and a base hit. Devers headed home. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single, and they take a 2-run lead. That ups his hitting streak to lucky number 13.
The Baker's dozen, Boog, and it doesn't seem like a huge number, but anytime you get to the point where you've hit in every game for almost 2 weeks straight.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Drew Rasmussen departs, got them some innings, but they didn't come easy. New pitcher coming on, and we'll be back after a quick break.
Pitching.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Joe Boyle.
36.
He's been so good against lefties.
Joe Boyle.
And now, Masataka Yoshida. And there's a foul ball. Red Sox leading it by 2. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
It gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel out.
To second, and he's out. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 4-2. Back after this on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the second baseman, Jonathan Aranda. You know, we talk so much about how guys prepare for a start. For Giolito, one of the things that's really cool, he actually uses scouting reports and then plays MLB The Show to execute how he's going to go about attacking hitters.
And for him, that's 2 solid weeks with a hit in every game. I mean, he's running his hitting streak to 14, and let me tell you, that's no easy task. This guy's grinding out at bats. He's figuring out ways to put the ball in play and just as well do it with some authority.
Now at the plate, Yandy Diaz. Substitution now at first base. And on to pinch run for the Rays, Taylor Walls.
Taylor Walls.
To third might be 2. Fired to second. How about that double play?
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Number 1, Ricky Palacios.
And stepping in for the Rays, Richie Palacios. And first offering is fouled off. Palacios, 27 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground, right side. Whips it to Casas. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Nothing doing for Tampa. Still down by a count of 4-2. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
The right fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
You know, these Red Sox, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results. Typically, that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. Now 2-0. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Just missed. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Ref Snyder in the box now. No balls and a strike.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. That one fouled off. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Wong at first, one gone. And the slider just misses. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox. 1 for 3.
Duran.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Strike 2. Good job to fight that one off. The 0-2. That one missed. Line to left, and now maybe extra bases. Lead runner to second with 2 gone.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
First and second, 2 outs. David Hamilton up next for the Red Sox. 0 for 3 in this one. This one lifted in the air, left field. Squeezes it, and that's the 3rd out. Boston strands a pair as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Back here at Tropicana Field, bottom of the inning, down the third baseman, Matt Chapman. Oh, great stop to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Now batting,
and now the center fielder, Johnny DeLuca.
DeLuca.
In the air, out towards left center. He's got it. 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul. 2 outs, base is empty. And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Hard on the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. They trail it here 4-2. Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season. Boyle back to work. That misses the zone. Ball 1. And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one to first. Diaz. He'll do it himself. One up, one down.
Up next for the Red Sox, the first baseman, Tristan Casas.
Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Tristan Casas. Inside, 1-0.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
That's in there.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. The next offering misses, and it's 2-1. That one the other way, and foul ball. And down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Just off the inside edge. And a swing and a miss.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Get them through this inning only down 2 could give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with the few outs that they have left.
The 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they still lead this one 4-2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Liam Hendricks.
These are the spots
Now,
relievers really make a name for themselves.
Number
Late
31.
and close.
Liam
There's not much margin for error, but at the
Hendricks.
same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
So now here's the DH, Josh Lowe. He was late there, strike 1. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Aroldis Chapman, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Slayton warming up as well. Late on that fastball.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Very high with that one. And it's 1-2. That's down and in.
2 strike.
Outside, and that is ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
The batter,
He tried
number
to nibble
7.
right there and just
Shortstop,
missed his spot.
Young
Hitter
Jim.
didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Kim in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. And the runner holds. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back there. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch.
Up next for the Rays, the left fielder, Steven.
Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that should be extra bases. Rounds 3rd, headed for the plate. He'll score. In with a one-out triple as that puts the tying run at third.
Picks himself up an RBI. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Really important at bat coming up now.
So up next, Taylor Walls, batting for the first time here in the 8th inning after coming into the game as a pinch runner. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Headed towards the corner. Abreu trying to get to it, and he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Pitch misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot. The tying run is 90 feet away. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a
The
bit.
first
Infield
baseman,
was
number
in,
2,
so now they can
Yankees.
move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
So 2 down now, and here is Yandy Diaz. First offering, and it just misses.
1-0.
On the ground right side. Down the line, and it's foul. That's off the inside corner. 2-1. Got him. Good job at damage control right there.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back now in Tampa Bay. Leading off, Masataka Yoshida. First pitch just misses.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Abreu in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. And that misses. And now 2-0. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. That's inside.
No strike.
Out to short. Sends it to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the ninth. Running out of chances to pad the lead. And here's the catcher, Connor Wong. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
That was straight queso right there.
The other way. He's got it. And that is out number 3. No runs, no hits, no errors. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. The Red Sox 4 and the Rays 3.
Pitching for the Red Sox.
Aroldis Chapman comes on trying to close it out.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead
Leading
late
up
in the
for
ball
the
game.
Rays,
Some of them
the
are
right
just
fielder,
wired different,
Ricky.
so we'll see what he's got here.
Palacios.
The pitch. Palacios swings through it for strike 1. Comes up empty.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Wong gathers, throws to first, got him. 1 away on
Now
the strikeout.
Third baseman, Matt.
He's 2 outs away. Chapman getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Swing and a foul out of play.
Oh, man, that stays fair. We got a new ball game. Great swing, just couldn't keep it between the lines. He's got to try to bottle that. Do it again.
0-2.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk
Now
about
batting,
the
center
benefits,
fielder,
the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the
Luka.
swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
And that is out of play. One strike away. Got him! And that is the ball game.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families, and that can breed to success on the field, as we saw in this game today. Excellent win by this team.
4-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long from Tampa Bay. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you game one of a big four-game set. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. All right, Singy, let's talk about the man on the mound. He has been lights out lately.
You're not kidding, Boog. I mean, look at these stats. He's got hitters guessing on every pitch. I'm excited to see if he can maintain his dominance in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. And on the hill in this one, Logan Webb. What should we keep an eye on here?
Yeah, very respectable numbers last year, a sub 350 ERA. And, you know, guys like that, you may think, well, they're elite pitchers that are pitching sub twos, they're dominating. But when you can have that kind of consistency, you know you have a chance to win the ball game every time he takes the mound. So, you know, good season last year, opportunity for him to go out there and repeat it this year, possibly even improve. But I tell you what, if this guy's pitching for me and I'm playing in the outfield, I'm loving every minute of it.
And that one fouled off. Kicks and fires. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. That one a little bit high. And the count now even up. Well hit the other way. That one going back and foul.
Well, pitcher's probably thinking he's a little late on that pitch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed him up, not give him something off speed that he can handle.
Next offering is downstairs. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Popped up to the left into foul ground. 1 away. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. And the challenge for this lineup today, Singy, finding a way to have success against the sinker ball.
Yeah, it's a tough pitch to hit, Boog, and even harder to elevate. Got to set your sights a little bit higher when you're at the dish. If they're struggling with it, I'd expect them to make some type of adjustment. It won't take long to see how well that sinker is working today.
And a foul ball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And there are 2 outs.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Next offering is down low.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the bull side or the fans better look out in the stands.
He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Yankees. And now the Rays will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And we're back. And on the hill in this one, Clark Schmidt. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
The opposing hitters are going to see a lot of cutters. This guy can throw it to the front side of the plate, the back side of the plate, so you're really not able to cheat to get the fat part of the bat on the baseball.
Jose Caballero, the leadoff batter as he swings through it for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Richie Palacios. Right through there for a strike. Gets him to chase after that one.
0-2.
That missed by a lot. And that's ball one. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pretty well struck. That's back there. That one is gone. His first homer of the year, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Jonathan Aranda, the next to hit.
He's been on fire at the dish lately. Has a chance to make it a 15-game hitting streak in this one.
Foul ball. Gets under it and pops it up. Volpe. Hauls it in, 2 away. All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup.
The first baseman,
Yandy Diaz now.
Diaz.
There's a swing and a miss. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. The Rays leading on the solo homer. On the ground to Jazz. Jazz tosses to first. That's the inning. And the Rays get one on a solo shot. It's an early 1-0 lead. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Webb back to work. Just missed.
Not giving him a pitch to hit there isn't a bad thing. He's dealing with a great first pitch hitter up there.
And that's through there for a strike. And a count 1-1. A plate umpire, Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, with Hendricks, Boo, kind of interesting. He's a good, consistent umpire, but you do hear that he kind of favors one side of the plate more than the other. So it's really hard to know for sure, but I think that usually it has to do something with where he sets up prior to each pitch.
And a foul ball. Swings and misses. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there, and just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel. Make sure you recognize it. Try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Chisholm matched a homer in his last game. Inside, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Tap foul at the plate. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Austin Wells, the next to hit, takes outside. 2 outs, base is empty. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-2.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now up for Tampa Bay, Josh Lowe.
Low.
Foul ball there. Can't make contact with the sweeper.
0-2.
Got him swinging. Here's the third baseman, Junior Caminero. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Taylor Walls will hit next. Swings through that.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Late swing, foul to the left. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Bellinger settles underneath it, hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 away.
Batting 8th, the catcher, Danny.
Now it's Jansen to hit.
Jensen.
And that one.
That's the ball.
Cutting but missing down low. Caminero leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And there's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. It's the Rays 1 and the Yankees nothing. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. That one fouled off. Next offering upstairs. Cabrera went deep in his most recent game. On the ground, right side. The throw to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Batting eighth, the left fielder, number 24, Jason.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder,
Dominguez.
Jason Dominguez. And that one is lifted in the air. Puts it away for the out.
Batting ninth, the first baseman, DJ.
And now it's DJ LeMahieu digging in. LeMahieu, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, hitting ninth in today's lineup. Usually a third baseman, but today he's starting at first. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. 0-2 now. Stays alive. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
On the ground, right side. Caballero handles, throws to first, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3, go the Yankees. And it remains 1-0. Back here at Tropicana Field as we go to the last of the third. Here's the center fielder, Johnny DeLuca. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
0-1.
Smoked on the ground a second. Toss to LeMahieu. And a quick out, number one.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jose.
Back to the top of the
Caballero.
lineup, Jose Caballero. Next to hit for the Rays. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Yeah, it's pretty
The left
sick.
fielder,
Late cutting
number
action
one,
to get the swing and miss right there. I mean, that's just really hard to account for as a hitter when you're seeing the fastball all the way and then just at the last moment it darts away from you and you can't reach it.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going.
With 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down to first to keep this inning alive. You never know what might come next as a result.
So digging in, Jonathan Aranda. Swings through that one.
0-1.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Ahead 0-2 in the count.
0-2.
Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. So 1 hit is all they get. 3 innings complete. It's the Rays 1 and the Yankees nothing. Back here at the ballpark,
Leading
let's
off
check
the
out the
Yankees,
latest
the
news
center
from around the
fielder,
league.
Number 35, Cody Bellinger.
And there's a foul ball. And that is out of play. That's off the mark, and the count is 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. And that's in the dirt.
2-0's the count.
Ground ball right side. Over to Diaz. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Aaron Judge at the plate. He popped out his first time. Judge with another scorching run of play lately.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-2.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. So the Yanks go in order. They're down 1-0. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Yankees, Diaz.
That one misses, and that is ball 1.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Jumps, but it's off his glove.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Now it's the right fielder, Josh Lowe. Went down on strikes his first time through. Hit hard, should be extra bases. Lead runner around second. And he's got a double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And stepping in for the Rays, Junior Caminero. Golden opportunity right here. Now he steps out of the box as he asks for time. Fouled off. He was late. Next pitch downstairs, and it's 1-1. And that's outside.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
Fought off foul. Diaz at third, Lowe at second with nobody out. And And there's a ball.
That's a really good take.
Taylor Walls up next for the Rays. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
And that'll load the bases.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Taylor Walls now at the plate. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Rays, Stephen Kwan. And this is a big at bat in this ball game. And that one fouled off. The 0-1. Ball one there.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
That one finds the corner. Yeah, the count 1-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And he asks for time now. Chance to take a breath with the bases loaded. Hard hit left side. Over to Jazz. There's one. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killer.
It's always great when you can add a run, but in this situation with the bases loaded, double play is kind of a rally killer.
Danny Jansen to hit here. 0 for 1 so far. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. And time called prior to the 0-1. That misses the zone, and that's ball one. Two outs. And that one fouled off.
Two and two.
Two outs and a runner at third. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Fights it off. He'll see another. That's to third. Tosses across to first, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're headed to the fifth. It's the Rays 2 and the Yankees nothing. Back now in Tampa Bay. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Webb back to work. Just
That
missed.
That's a ball.
You know, these Yankees just aren't putting
One ball,
together
no
very
strike.
many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Swings and misses at one down below the zone.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate
2-2.
with every out the rest of the way.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
The batter, number 13. Second
Jazz
base,
Chisholm Jr.
Jazz
now.
Chisholm Jr.
And there's a strike.
It's 0-1.
Close,
Nope,
but called the ball. And now it's even 1-1. That one pulled foul. Got him. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Up next for the Yankees.
Austin
the catcher,
Wells
Austin
digs in now.
Wells.
His first at bat was a strikeout. Up and
No,
in,
that
1-0. Man at first, one away. Shoots a line drive single into right center. Stanton around second, heads for third. In there safely.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
2 on, 1 out. And here is Oswaldo Cabrera. Grounded out his first time. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation.
1-0.
That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency. See out there.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Center field. DeLuca has a beat on it. He's got it. Runner tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 2-1.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Dominguez.
So up next, Jason Dominguez. He's 0 for 1. On the ground, out to short. Over to Diaz. That's the third out. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Rays 2 and the Yankees 1. Welcome back.
And
Quite a
leading
pitcher's
off for the
duel so
Rays,
far. Here's
the
how the
center
starters
fielder,
have performed
Johnny
up to this point.
DeLuca.
Hit on the ground to short. Volpe. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. So the lineup flips
Now
over.
batting, second
Jose
baseman,
Caballero
Jose.
getting ready to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone. Out to short, Volpe. Throws across the diamond. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Richie.
2 down, base is empty. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Richie Palacios. He's already homered here in this one. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Bellinger. And he makes the catch. And that is that. The Rays strand just the one as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. All set for the start of the inning. DJ LeMahieu to start things off. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. And ball 1 to LeMahieu. The pitch to LeMahieu. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. One down. There comes Cody Bellinger. 1 home. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Jose Quintana taking over on the mound.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Bellinger with just 1 more homer to reach the 200 career mark. Swing and a miss.
You know, we usually talk about bigger numbers when it comes to homers, but only about 400 major leaguers have ever hit 200 round trippers in their careers. He's putting himself in great company.
And it finds its way through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. Pulled that one right in the direction of the shifted defense, but no one could make a play on it. I mean, that's his approach, and it's probably not changing.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
That missed. That's a ball.
That clips the corner.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Next offering is downstairs.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Ripped to right. Not in time. The tying run stands at third with 1 out, and a fly ball could knock this one off. It's Aaron Judge now. Outfield intentional pass coming. Base is now loaded, though it does set up a force at every base.
Up next for the Yankees.
So bases all loaded up. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. New pitcher now, Mason Miller.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
That is upstairs for ball one.
1-0. Ball, low.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or on. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
And that one is lifted in the air. DeLuca sizing this one up. Drops into the glove. Runner tagging from third. He'll score on the sac fly. We are tied at 2.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And it's fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that is that. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. We are tied 2-2. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now here's the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Yandy Diaz. That to right. Judge sizes this one up. 1 down.
Now batting, right fielder.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Clark Schmidt is done, and a pretty decent effort out of him. Tie ball game. New arm out of the pen when we get back. New pitcher for the Yankees, Luke Weaver. And now the right fielder, Josh Lowe. 1 for 2. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Movement in the Yankees pen. Jonathan Loaisiga getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Hamilton also throwing. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
That just misses. Now 1-2.
1-2.
One down, base is empty. That one missed. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. Junior Caminero next to hit for the Rays.
Junior
Weaver, 31 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2014. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. Ripped to short. Now he launches a throw over his head. But a great backup there, and no one will move up. And that keeps the inning alive.
That's a dangerous throw for the first baseman to try to handle right there. Exposed him to a potential collision, and We've all seen some of the ugly ones over the years on plays similar to that one, so it's great nothing came out of that other than the throwing error.
Man at first, here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Pitch misses
1-1.
there, and 1-1. With the go-ahead run at first, here in the bottom of the sixth. That misses,
2-2.
and the count is even 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Time called.
Call time.
The 2-2 will have to wait just a second. Caminero off of first with 2 away.
Count's full.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Grounds one to short. Volpe. They get the force. That ends the inning. Tidy work out of the Yankee bullpen there. 7th inning coming up. We are tied 2-2. Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season.
Austin Wells.
That one in triple digits. Miller, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. That one's in there, and it's 0-2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Registers the punch out and hits 101.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Cabrera up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings and misses. And it's 1-2. All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. And there's a ball.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And it's filled up.
Count.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Oh, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had "hit me" written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Two down, nobody on. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Got him swinging. And he strikes out the side in the 7th. Down in order go the Yankees. Score remains 2-2.
Now pitching for New
We're
York.
back in a new pitcher here to start the
Number
bottom of the
43.
7th. Jonathan Loaisiga.
Jonathan Loaisiga.
And now the catcher
And
for the
leading off
Rays,
for the
Danny
Rays,
Jansen.
The catcher, Danny Jansen.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Well, these
0-1.
Rays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just
0-2.
doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And now he'll ask for time and step out of the box. Swing and a chopper out to short. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch
Now
right there.
batting,
Got
center
inside on him
fielder,
and got him to bounce into
Johnny
that out.
DeLuca.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Johnny DeLuca has grounded out a couple of times. Going one.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be
0-1.
pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. One down, base is empty. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it, on to first. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty
Now
simple
batting,
in
the
terms of
second
putting them away at the plate.
baseman.
Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher,
Yellow.
you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
And there's a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Stepping in, Richie Palacios. 3 for 3, 2 singles and a homer. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. There's a strike.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Foul ball still 0-2. Two outs. Runner on the go again. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Runner goes again. Breaking ball, and that got him.
You got him.
He had 2 strikes on him, and
Now
he hit him.
batting, the
So now the
designated hitter,
DH spot, Jonathan Aranda. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a ground ball. The throw to first, and we stay tied as the inning ends. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We look ahead to inning number 8. We are tied 2-2. And welcome back to the
Leading off for the
ballpark.
Yankees,
And
the
now
first baseman,
DJ LeMahieu.
LeMahieu.
Miller back to work. That's in for a strike. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. You got to put a ball in play.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger.
His next home run will be the 200th in his career. It would be pretty cool to see it right here.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
0-1.
And downstairs.
That's low.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a foul out of play. And now it's 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. On the ground to first, and that goes foul. One down, base is empty. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering
2-2.
who's going to blink first.
Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row. Now the number 2 hitter, Anthony Volpe. That one hooked foul. Check swing, called strike.
0-2.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side for the 2nd time today. Yanks held in check. And this game is still tied at 2-2.
Pitching for
Ian
York.
Hamilton takes over on the mound.
Number 71.
Yandy Diaz
Ian
now at the plate. 1 for
Hamilton.
3. Chases in the dirt, slider there.
It's 0-1.
And fouled off. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, the right fielder,
Josh Lowe will hit next.
Lowe.
Strike 1. Activity in the bullpen for the
0 balls, 1
Yankees.
strike.
Mark Leiter Jr. getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Efros getting loose as well. Sliced hard but foul. And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here at a crucial spot. Going to count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat. Junior Caminero, the next to hit.
Junior Caminero.
Slider right there.
0-1.
Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Down in order, go the Rays. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Rays.
back, and here comes the closer, Pete Fairbanks. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. Next pitch is downstairs.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
You know, variant speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location. But the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
Here's Stanton now. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
All tied up here at the top of the 9th. Got him looking. Coming out of the bullpen throwing beatings.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. It's hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Chisholm in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. Ball 1 there. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Sets him down on strikes. And he strikes out the side in the 9th. So they make short work of him there. Bottom part of the order, 7-8-9, 2 up in inning number 9. We are tied 2-2. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And stepping in for the Rays, Stephen Kwan. That's out to center field. Bellinger settles under this one. And there's one down. And now, Danny Jansen. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Kevin Cash going with a pinch hitter here. Ben Workvet. Big spot for him here. There's a swing and a miss.
It's 0-1.
Fouled off. He was late. That misses the zone. 1-2 to count. That one missed. That one to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get
Now
in the air.
batting,
Good downward
center
break on that
fielder,
one.
Johnny DeLuca.
So 2 down now, and here is Johnny DeLuca. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter. Matt Chapman trying to get something going for him with 2 away. And he chases that one below the zone.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a drive. Back there. On its way. Ball game. A massive home run. And the Rays walk it off and win it 3-2.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
3-2 the final score for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us. From inside Tropicana Field in Tampa Bay, the show has an AL East matchup. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. Biggest story coming into this one is what he's been able to do at the plate recently. Absolutely on fire, Singy.
Yeah, he's been terrific, Boog. Has really made this a dangerous team. His bat's been lethal of late, and it's opening up a lot of opportunities for his teammates, too.
First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. And today's starter, Ryan Pepio. What's the word on him?
Well, last year, kind of around the league average in terms of ERA. And you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out. And not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
Next offering, he's in for a strike. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Digging in, Jazz Chisholm Jr. In the air, left field, down the line. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 2. One down, base is empty. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Popped up right side. Diaz moves under it. 2 away now. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
And now he's fallen behind Judge. And that one fouled off. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him. And that's that. Yankees nothing. Tampa Bay coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Tropicana Field and towing the slab, Carlos Rodon. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, this guy had a bunch of wins last year, and I'll tell you what, as a position player, when you've got a pitcher that's going to go out there, take the ball, and put you in a position to win, for whatever reasons, you're relaxed, you enjoy playing behind him, but you also are able to score for a guy like that, and that's who he was for his team last year, and I'm sure they're hoping they get more of the same this season.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
So hard to touch. I mean, at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Throw to first. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout.
Oh, that's pretty much the dream 2-strike curveball if you're the pitcher. Hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
Now here is Yandy Diaz. And first offering is fouled off. One out, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air left center field. This one's got a chance. And in one hops the wall. He's in at second with a one-out double.
He was all over that one. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Richie Palacios next to hit for the Rays. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. Popped up left side. 2 away.
Batting fourth, the third
Now a
baseman,
look at Kevin
Matt
Cash's lineup for the Tampa Bay
Chapman.
Rays. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Steven Kwan.
He's been a solid force for his team right now. Kind of a fire starter when you consider an on-base percentage over 400 over the last 10 games. That's solid, consistent work. He's making things happen for this offense right now.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Judge makes the play, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. 1 left for Tampa, scoreless after 1. 2nd inning set
Leading
to
off for the
go.
Yankees,
Giancarlo
the designated
Stanton
hitter,
at the plate.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Pepio back to work. Swing and a miss as he was late.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
And a foul ball. Next pitch is outside.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
2-2.
That misses, and the count is 2-2. And there's a ball.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup.
Well, he hadn't seen that changeup the entire bat until that put-away pitch. And it's pretty tough to deal with as a hitter. You're up there battling, trying to read and react with 2 strikes, and then all of a sudden a pitch comes out of nowhere, and it's a good changeup. It's just almost impossible to hit it when you haven't seen it.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Austin Wells. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Clyde Washington with home plate duties in this one.
A little bit of a low zone boot from Clyde. Nothing crazy, though. Pitchers that work consistently down around the knees and are able to command their off-speed stuff tend to have some pretty good success with him back there behind the plate.
On the ground to third. Chapman over to first in time. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
The third baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera.
2 outs, base is empty. Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. And it's fouled away. 2 outs, base is empty. Next pitch misses, and the count even 1-1. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. The pitch. In the dirt, and the count's even at 2. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Two down, nobody on. Line drive, and foul ball.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more.
Tosses to first, and the Yanks go quietly. So the Yanks go in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back now in Tampa Bay. Bottom half of inning number 2. And the batter now, Josh Lowe. As the lefty gets to work. And a foul ball. Rodon, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a curve, and occasionally uses a cutter. Next
That's a
offering
ball.
misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Fastball for a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate.
Batting
3
six.
strikeouts in the
The
first
catcher,
game yesterday.
Yankees.
Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Danny Jansen to hit here. Upstairs, and it's 1-0. No score here in the second. It's in and out of his glove. Still finds a way to get off a throw, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Ha-Sung Kim. Kim launched a homer in his most recent game. Ground ball, Goldie. He steps on the bag. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Rays held in check here. We'll move to the third with no score. And we're back.
Leading
Top
off for
half
the
of the
Yankees,
third
the
inning,
first
and
baseman,
stepping in for the
Paul
Yankees, Paul Goldschmidt. Fastball for a strike at 95. That one inside,
That's inside.
and that is ball 1. And that's downstairs and outside. Not
3 ball,
close with
1
that
strike.
one, and that's ball 3. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Well, I'd say he pretty much had to offer at that one. You don't want to leave it in the umpire's hands. Even though it ended up outside the zone, it still was close enough to where it looked like it could drop down right on that corner and get the call. Last thing you want to do is get punched out by the umpire knowing you could have at least fouled the pitch off and kept the at-bat going.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. It gets down, a base hit, and that's going to roll to the wall. Round second, digging for third. And he's got himself a triple.
Put a really nice balanced
Yeah.
swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
And a swing and a miss there.
1-1.
No score here, but a runner at third with 1 down. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Fights that one away, still 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball. 1 away with a runner at third here in the second game of the series. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Here comes Belly to take his cuts. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Kwan puts it away, and that'll do it. The Yanks lead 1, still no score. And welcome back to the
Leading off
ballpark.
for the Rays,
Bottom of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Taylor Walls. Late swing fouled off. Walls measures 5 feet 10 inches in the 8th spot in today's lineup. Usually a shortstop, but today he's starting at second base. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Grisham settles under it and makes the catch. And there's one away.
Batting ninth, the center fielder,
Stephen Kwan, next to hit for the Rays.
Right through there for a strike.
Line drive, caught.
There's nothing better than watching a third baseman make great plays like that. You can't just throw anyone out there and hope it works out. That's the hot corner, and it takes a special breed to want to play that position.
So the Rays batting order turns over. Next to hit, Jose Caballero. And first offering is fouled off. This one in the air, right field. Judge is under it. Corrals it. And that is that. Offense held in check there. On to inning number 4. No score. Back here at Tropicana Field, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. 0-1.
You know, these Yankees, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing them.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Hits the fence. Jazz around second, headed for third. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game. But all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Go ahead run on base. And up next for New York, Aaron Judge. Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good job to drive in that run from third.
And here is Giancarlo Stanton. Caught looking his first time up. In for a strike. It's 0-1.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Pop foul out of play off to the right.
One and two.
And that one is in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Ball 3. Hands full.
One out, base is empty, and a run in. Top half of inning number 4. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Wells swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Got him looking. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure. Hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after it.
Oswaldo Cabrera, and the Rays manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move.
Pitching for
Zach
the Rays,
Littell on to pitch out of the pen
number
here.
52.
He's pitching on 2 days rest.
Littell.
That's a little bit low.
Hey!
Off the mark there, and it's 2-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Stanton off of first with 2 away. Walls throws to first. That ends the frame. A run, a hit, and a man left. We're midway in the 4th. Yankees 1, the Rays nothing. Back now in Tampa Bay, and
Rays,
now it's going to be
the first
Yandy
baseman,
Diaz.
Yandy Diaz.
Swings through that one.
Well, these Rays just
One
haven't
strike.
produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. I think things are happening a little quicker than this offense would like, and we see it in the numbers. They're hitting into a lot of outs early in the at-bat.
Swings and misses. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
The left fielder, number 1.
Now the left fielder, Richie Palacios.
Palacios.
First time up was a pop out. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
Fastball for a strike.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
And that's in the dirt. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
And here is Matt Chapman. First
1 ball,
pitch,
no
not
strike.
close. Rays down by a run. That
2 balls,
misses.
1 strike.
And that's ball 2. In the air, right field. Judge has it sized up and makes the play, and that's out number 3. And we're back.
Leading
And
off
Paul
the
Goldschmidt will
Yankees,
come
the
up
first
to hit.
baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Into center field. That'll fall for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I
Now
can see
back,
already,
the left
his
fielder,
bat
Brent
stays in the zone
Grisha.
on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Foul ball there. Here's the 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper.
1-2.
Hit on the ground might be 2. Steps on the bag for 1. To first. Double play. Nicely done.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
So digging in, Oswald Peraza struck out swinging his first time. And the slider just misses.
1-0.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And now 2-1. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Pitch in the dirt. Ball 3. And they'll do it again. Base hit, center field. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. And he's out. Butt down, and that ends the inning. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now up for Tampa Bay, Josh Lowe. And that drops in for a strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
Tied him up inside with that one.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
This to third. Over to Goldie. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Now batting, the catcher, Danny Jansen.
Here's the catcher, Danny Jansen. Grounded out his first time up. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
Now this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Man, he got a real good pitch to hit right there with 2 strikes. You cannot miss that. Not a great slider at all. And I tell you what, that's where you've got to do damage. He looked like he was on time getting the bat through the zone, but he just caught air.
And stepping in for the Rays, Ha-Sung Kim. And that one clips the corner. The Yanks leading by a run. Last half of inning number 5. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Two outs. The shortstop takes the ball. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Bellinger ranging back. And it hits the fence.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. That pitch came off the bat really well into center field, and he clearly put a nice swing on it. And anytime you can get one to drop in out there, you know you stung it pretty good, because it seems like center fielders these days, to a man, these guys can run down just about everything hit their way. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Walls swings through it for strike 1. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Squeezes it, and that ends the inning. The Rays strand just the 1, still behind by a count of 1-0. Welcome back as we
Leading
take a
off
look
for the
at how
Yankees,
today's
the
starting
left
pitchers
fielder,
have fared so
35,
far.
Cody Bellinger.
Littell back to work. This one chopped to first. Diaz steps on the bag. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Jazz
Now here is
Chisholm Jr.
Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Drove it off the wall last time. Just missed out on a home run.
To the right side. Over to Diaz. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron.
Now it's Aaron Judge
Judge.
up to the plate.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
And that's a little high. Judge goes 6 feet 7 inches, 32 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. In the air out towards right center. Low. Makes the catch, inning over. 3 up, 3 down that time. 9-1 and 2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. Yankees 1, the Rays nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here we go, bottom 6. And now the center fielder, Stephen Kwan. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Don ready. The 0-2 on the way.
1 and 2.
Stays alive. Just misses there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Time called. The 2-2 will have to wait just a second. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
And now the DH, Jose Caballero. 0 for 2 in this one. And it's through for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. And now the first baseman, Yandy Diaz. 1 for 2.
Diaz.
And that's ripped for a base hit. And 2 on now as they try to rally here.
Waste no time there. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Up next,
first and second, 1 out. Now, Richie Palacios.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
First pitch misses.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. That's ripped into the outfield. See you later. And this place is rocking. His second of the year, and they lead it. It's 3-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
Now it's Matt Chapman. Chapman gets a piece there. That one found hard the other way. And that's down and away. Movement in the bullpen. Fernando Cruz getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Leiter getting cranked up as well. One down, base is empty. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So next to the plate
Now
for
batting,
Tampa Bay,
the right
Josh
fielder,
Lowe.
Lowe.
Chopper right side. And a foul ball. Next offering is outside. Two gone, base is empty, but 3 runs across here in the bottom of the 6th. Close, but called a ball. 2-1.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. And it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. 3-run bomb for Tampa Bay, and this is now a 3-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Top of inning number 7, and here is Giancarlo Stanton. The Yankees looking to rally.
You know, these Yankees being a little too patient at the plate in this game. Sometimes it's a good thing, but today they're continuing to fall behind in the count, and that's adding a ton of pressure to their offense.
Check swing, called strike. Swings and misses, struck him out. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Austin Wells getting ready to hit.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. This one ripped, but foul to the right. And a swing and a miss. And 2 away to start the 7th.
Well, it gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. With all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
There's a strike.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. He'll circle the bases. 3rd home run of the season. It's 3-2.
His confidence is through the roof with the way he's been swinging it lately. He's on a really good run. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Base is empty with 2 away. And next for New York, Paul Goldschmidt. First pitch swinging.
0-1.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across as the Rays try and punch back down a run. Next offering misses down and away. Got him looking. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Fernando Cruz.
Just
Now
trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Cruz.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Ben Rortvedt. Swing and a miss.
No ball. 1 strike.
Late with the swing there.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 1 gone.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. He's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone. Sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Rays, Jonathan Aranda. Looking to start something with 1 gone. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Swings through that.
1 ball. 1 strike.
Foul ball. The 1-2. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. 2 down, base is empty.
6.
Now it's the second baseman, Taylor Walls.
Walls.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Comes up empty.
The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off, see if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back,
Rays,
and a new arm on the mound to start
number
the 8th.
60.
Garrett Clevenger.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Good job to fight that one off.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one, that's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touched it.
Foul ball still 0-2. Looking to get the tying run on base. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Makes the grab, one down. And now the shortstop, Oswald Peraza. Strike one.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again. Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Bellinger in the box now, takes strike one. With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. On the ground to short, could be 2. Walls to second, double play. What a clean killing to end the inning.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Now into the game, Jason Dominguez. He'll be out in left field. Well, one-run game, and the batter now, Stephen Kwan.
Dominguez.
Ball
One ball,
there.
no strike.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1. On a line out towards center. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Next to hit, Jose Caballero. Kevin Cash going with a pinch hitter here. Junior Caminero. One out, the base is empty for him. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started.
The first baseman, number
strikeout.
2.
You've got to be better at the
Yankees.
plate right there. At least to foul something off. Extend that at bat.
And here's the first baseman, Yandy Diaz. Time asked for at the plate. Maybe an attempt to break up the rhythm that he's got going on the mound right now. Swings and chases a low one there.
No ball, 1 strike.
Way out front for strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And a nice inning of work there. Back now in Tampa Bay. And now Jazz Chisholm Jr. That's in there. And it's 0-1. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope. And
here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Pete Fairbanks.
Now this is an extremely confident pitcher. He loves the pressure. Actually likes the one-run game better than a comfortable three-run save opportunity because that's when he pitches his best.
Swings through that one for strike two. Swings and misses, struck him out. Now only one out remaining.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. They're down to their final strike.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Stanton tries to hold up, appeal to first. No swing. Earl Hendricks with the call. The Yankees down to their final strike. That just misses. Full count now.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
And the tying run is on base.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
2 outs, runner at first. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. Lifted to left, and this should do it. And he'll make the catch. Ball game. And the Rays take the first 2 games of this series.
Well, a real balanced ball game, 3-2 score. We saw some hitting at times. We saw some good pitching at other times. And I think very balanced, very pleasurable game, I think, for the fans as well as for us up here in the booth. Watching the execution by both teams was really impressive. They did it in all facets of the game.